Is a pretty heavy topic that not a lot of people will understand. In this speech, we are going to discuss the different types of disordered eating, what triggers these behaviors, and why it is detrimental to reach out for help. Some of the most common eating disorders are anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating disorders. First, we're going to start off with anorexia. When people have anorexia, they try to maintain an unhealthy weight. They also look super skinny to where they look sick. They do not eat enough, and they are scared of losing weight. They also try to look a way that is not possible. Some things they do to try to achieve these things are limiting calories, cutting out foods and certain food groups. They overexercise, sometimes use laxatives, and they often throw up after eating. When anorexia occurs, many girls lose their menstrual cycles, and many boys have decreasing testosterone. If this disease becomes too serious, every organ can soon start to shut down and fail. Sometimes the damage of anorexia cannot be reversed. This happens more in women than men, and when it happens, it is usually developed in their teenage years. And if it doesn't happen then it happens in their late childhood or around 40 years old. Now, we're going to be talking about bulimia. Bulimia is binging and then purging, and then followed by purging. Sometimes limiting foods for a long period of time. Then that leads to stronger urges to binge eat and then purge. Binging is eating food in very large portions in a short period of time. During binge eating, people feel like they have no control over their eating and they cannot stop. After binging, due to guilt and shame, or the fear of weight gain, they purge, which is done to get rid of the calories they just consumed. Purging can include vomiting, exercising too much, not eating for a period of time, or other laxatives or other methods like laxatives. Some will change medicine doses like insulin to lose weight. This also can be involved with weight and body shame, with harsh judgment appearance. Now we're going to be talking about binge eating disorders. A binge eating disorder is eating food in a short period of time. They feel like there's no control over their eating. Binge eating is not followed by purging. During a binge, people eat faster and faster or eat more food than they wanted. Even if they are not hungry, they will continue to long past feeling uncomfortably full. After binging, people often feel a lot of guilt, disgust, or shame. They may try to limit eating foods for a period of time. This then leads to increased urges of binging. Embarrassment can take over, and then they feel like they need to eat alone and hide the binges. This occurs usually once a week. Now, here are some triggers to eating disorders. Here are some red flags to look for. Skipping meals or snacks, or making an excuse for not eating. Limiting diet that was not prescribed by a professional. Heavy focus on diet and weight. Making own meals instead of eating whatever their family makes. Excluding themselves from usual social activities like birthday parties, sports banquets, lunch dates, or dining out. Frequent talk of complaints on eating unhealthy or looking bad. Often checking in the mirror for what are thought to be their flaws. Using dietary supplements, laxatives, or herbal products. Exercising much more than the average person. Calluses on knuckles from reaching fingers into their mouth to cause vomiting. The loss of tooth enamel due to repeating vomiting. Leaving meals right after to use the restroom often means going to vomit. Talk of disgust, shame, or guilt about their eating habits. And eating in secret. To seek help. Many people with eating disorders do not think it is necessary. One of the main features, people do not realize how severe the results of an eating disorder can be. Shame and guilt are often prevent people from getting help. An eating disorder can be hard to manage or overcome by yourself. The earlier you seek help, the more likely you'll be able to make a full recovery. If you are worried about a loved one, urge them to seek help. In conclusion, eating disorders are not to be taken lightly. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out. I hope I have helped by spreading light on such a difficult topic.